In a glen nestled within the heart of an ancient forest, there was a creature of such rare beauty and magnificence that it was whispered about in legends, yet seen by few. This was Lumina, the unicorn with wings, a being so ethereal that she seemed to have stepped out of a dream. The forest where Lumina lived was an emerald paradise, with trees that reached for the sky and leaves that shimmered like jewels when the sun's rays pierced through the canopy. A crystal-clear brook wound through the glen, its waters singing a merry tune as it flowed over smooth stones. Flowers of every color dotted the landscape, their sweet fragrance mingling with the fresh scent of pine and earth. Lumina's coat was as white as the first snowfall of winter, gleaming with a silvery sheen that caught the light in a magical dance. Her mane and tail flowed like liquid starlight, cascading down her slender neck and back in waves of shimmering silver and gold. Most striking of all were her wings, vast and feathered, each plume a masterpiece of iridescence that sparkled with every hue of the rainbow. Her eyes, deep and luminous, held the wisdom of the ages, reflecting the knowledge and magic of the ancient world. One serene morning, as the dawn's first light painted the sky in shades of pink and orange, a young girl named Alara wandered into the forest. She had always been drawn to the woods, feeling an inexplicable pull towards the hidden mysteries within. On this particular day, her heart was heavy with sorrow. Her village had fallen upon hard times, and her family was struggling to make ends meet. Alara hoped that a walk in the forest might lift her spirits and provide some solace. As she wandered deeper into the woods, Alara heard a gentle rustling in the underbrush and the faint sound of wings. Following the noise, she came upon the glen and stood spellbound at the sight before her. There by the brook stood Lumina, her wings half spread and her head lowered as she drank from the pristine waters. Alara's breath caught in her throat. She had heard stories of the magical unicorn with wings, but she had never imagined she would see such a creature with her own eyes. Gathering her courage, she took a tentative step forward. Lumina lifted her head, her deep eyes locking onto Alara's. "Do not be afraid," Lumina's voice resonated in Alara's mind, melodic and soothing. "You have a pure heart, and you seek to heal the troubles of your people." Alara nodded, tears welling in her eyes. "My village is in dire need. We are facing famine, and there seems to be no hope." Lumina stepped closer, her presence exuding a comforting warmth. "There is always hope, young one. I can help you, but the magic I possess requires a heart as pure as yours to guide it." With that, Lumina lowered her head, her horn touching Alara's forehead. A brilliant light enveloped them both, and Alara felt a surge of energy and clarity. Visions of lush fields, bountiful crops, and joyous villagers filled her mind. She understood what needed to be done. When the light faded, Lumina spoke again. "Take this gift of knowledge and return to your village. Teach them what you have seen, and the land will prosper once more." Alara bowed deeply, gratitude overflowing in her heart. "Thank you, Lumina. I will not fail." As Alara made her way back to her village, she felt a newfound strength and determination. She shared Lumina's visions with her family and neighbors, teaching them new ways to cultivate the land and care for their environment. Slowly but surely, the village began to thrive. Crops flourished, and the once barren fields turned green and vibrant. News of the miraculous transformation spread, and people came from far and wide to learn from Alara and her village. They spoke of the magical unicorn with wings, whose grace and wisdom had sparked a new era of prosperity and harmony. And in the heart of the ancient forest, Lumina watched over them, her heart filled with pride. For she knew that the true magic lay not in her own power, but in the pure hearts of those who believed in the possibility of a better world.